Good day to you people. It's been a few days since I made a video. Just the way that it's worked out. I've had sinus issues and all that kind of stuff. Been doing things and such. But anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna get back to fooling with this New Yorker. I got the fuel pump, get it put back on. I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and drain what's in the tank as much as I can out of it, because I don't remember whether I put stable in it or not, but it was green, and we'll show you the green again here in just a little bit. But before that, some of you guys know I go to auctions. I went to one yesterday in Vienna, and I got a bunch of Hot Wheels and all that kind of stuff. But I also wanted a toolbox for the shop up here where the lift and stuff is. I don't want to get a whole lot of tools up here, you know, but I wanted a toolbox just enough. See that shit that's on the floor? You know, at least I want to get rid of this table, because there's no need for them to have that. I got this table at an auction here a little while. I might mount a piece of metal on it and put a vise on it or whatnot, but for the vise, I have a couple small vices here. I have a bigger one down in the garage down the bottom for the heavier stuff. But anyways, so I got that. And I was walking through the auction. I had not looked at this toolbox, but I heard them say, toolbox filled with tools. I was like, well, all right. Huh? Here is our toolbox full of tools. I gave $35 for this. The box looks pretty decent. Waterloo, I don't know anything about Waterloo. It's pretty neat. My bidder number was 124. Before the Corps of Engineers ruined my road, it was State Route 124. I took a lot of the Hot Wheels. That was mostly what I bought, but I got us a crappy Evel Knievel scramble van. It might not be all that bad. I'm sure it's missing parts, but I think some more of the van in there, that vinyl crap, I think it's in there. But yeah, this guy was $35. I really don't have any idea what's in there. I see it's bent. That's all right. But I figured, and I told Nathan about it or whatever, from Backyard Builds with Nate. He's up from Canada. He has a channel where he's doing lots of Ford trucks. He cuts on the Chevys a little bit, but he likes them. He just likes Fords better. Oh, so anyways, here's our first drawer of our 35. Got the 12-point sockets. Got some Torx bits in there. Oh, we got a broken Budweiser keychain. Something we can probably likely not put our sockets on. Another thing to not put our sockets on. And we got some 1/2 inch. Oh, look, guys, it's Craftsman. You know, Craftsman is pretty good stuff. I have just as much luck as I have with Snap-on. I've never bought a Snap-on tool in my life, with the exception of the ones I got in auction boxes. Just a little tubing cutter. Vise grit, or some, they got good tips on. A little C-clamp. I'm liking it so far, guys. Got some metric in here. OEM brand. What we got here? A distributor. Oh, high amp alternator socket. That may come in handy. Drawer number 1. Look. Huh? There's, yeah. All Craftsman wrenches. Ratchet wrench. You know, these Craftsman wrenches, I use these to straighten metal fender lips and stuff like that. But man, I tell you, I put these on a bolt, I am going to strip that bolt immediately. And it's even got the wrench holders. We're going to leave them in there. I'll fill these babies out to where They got a full accompaniment of wrenches, and we'll try to keep it like that. We got some Allen wrenches. What's that? Audio out. Maybe it's something to hook the speaker up in your car. Something like that. Looks like we have a couple tire tools so far. Ain't not much in there. Those will be handy though. What do we got here? No. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that is. I didn't have one. Some wire crimpers, strippers, last drawer. Oh. Hey, it looks like it's got some red grease in there. I like that stuff. I got a big can of it downstairs. Wire brush, you know, this low voltage black silicone. Hey guys, I think for 35 bucks, I think we did all right. We're gonna get back to yeah. It's pretty cool for 35 bucks, I guess, but yeah. Oh, it's even got some stickers. Cool little bonus. I'm not really all that much of a NASCAR fan since they quit being real cars, which was about, I was born in 71. I think NASCAR was cool till 77 or 78. Maybe early 80s and stuff. I guess more than Monte Carlos, SS's and stuff, or Aero Coupes. I guess it was still cool then. My interest was lost soon after that. Bondo back at you. Got caught up doing a few things. It's a little bit later in the evening, but I figured we're going to make some progress on this New Yorker today, whether we want to or not. Of course we want to. Anyways, what we're going to do right now, I have a high-tech piece of garden hose shoved down into the tank. I've blown on it to where I get in some bubbles. We're gonna suck some of this gas out of here, and we're gonna properly dispose of it. Yes, we're gonna properly dispose of it to make sure that all the weeds and the gravel die. Anyways, I figure what we'll do now, since in this video we have not given you a song. Well, we might have already started a song. I'm pretty good about doing that because, well, I like these musicians, right? I hope you guys like them. You know, and take a minute out of your day after this. I put the titles to the songs. I put the artist's name of the song. The artist is usually first, and then the song title, you know. Google them. They probably got some music out there, and they'd like to share it with you. Share their pages and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I look for my normal fluid transfer tool, but I seem to have hit it for myself. So what I did, I got this pump. I already tried just a little bit to make sure it worked. Otherwise it'd be stupid. We'll crank him on here. Jam him in here. Let me tell you, this stuff smells terrible. Get a couple pumps so we can get some suction going. Look at that, guys. Huh? Isn't that a weird color? I have never seen fuel like that. It is probably still flammable. I mean, I mixed a bunch of gas, 3 or 4 gallons of gas with it. But then, I don't know whether I'm going to drain it all out, because it's not as green as what it was. But look at this, huh? So that's a lime cucumber zero Gatorade. And I'm sure that this gas tank is not filled with Lime Zero Gatorade. Somebody told me that I might have put Stable in there, and that may be what the green stuff is, but I'm not sure. So, you know, gas was $3 whatever a gallon, and I put 5 gallons. So I'm going to throw away $15 or $20 into the gravel. It's cheap Roundup, I hear. At least it is around here. So we're going to let this fill off. Well, now I'm hoping there isn't too much more than that, because hell, I didn't even look at the gas gauge. I remember the gas gauge was working in this. So we're going to let this fill up a little bit. Well, it looks mighty green in that camera, doesn't it? You know, so I don't know whether it'll hurt the carburetor or whether it won't hurt the carburetor, but hell, it's hard to tell. The carburetor might not even work. The accelerator pump might not be any good at it. You know, because it has sat for a decade. And before that, it didn't get run all that often. So I had a house fire in 2012, and things kind of, we're down to dripping. We're gonna get some more juice out of it, you think? We'll get him walked around here just a little bit. Yeah, we're still going. Not very good, though. Well, I'd be happy if that's all we had. But I'm going to get as much of it as I can out of it, since I already decided to throw away the money. Because she wasn't born to run green gas. She wasn't really born to run this garbage gas that we have now. She used to have that leaded good stuff. So I might try to go get some non-ethanol gas for it tomorrow, but we don't have too many places around here that have it. So I might just have to settle. Worst comes to worst, we'll settle for some premium and we'll put some lead additive. Oh, guys, if you can answer this, would the lead additive, would that turn the gas green? Now that I have probably put in this tank, because I always ran, I ran unleaded. If I had to run it, I'd run the lead additive. I'll pull back out here a little bit and see if we get anything else. Not getting anything good there. Well, now, we hate to do this test, but we must. We may have pulled the gas out of her. I'll give her a little tap underneath it here. See what she sounds like. Oh. It sounds like there's some stuff in there. Well, I think tomorrow maybe I'll hook a shot back up in there and hook a shot back to the hose and see if we can get a smaller hose. Well, find something maybe a little bit bigger than that to get in there, and if there is any loose pieces or whatever, see what we can pull out of that. But yeah, so I guess we got a little bit more progress, right? Good evening to you people, Bonsai here. I hope you are doing good. I'm doing good. I hear Larry's doing good. He likes to bark. It's Larry when you hear that bark. You'll probably hear it enough to know that that's Larry when you hear that bark. Anyways, what we're going to do today, we're going to clean this Jeep engine up, put some degreaser on it, and knock this paint off. I'm going to give it a little no money makeover. I'm going to use paint that I already have, all that kind of stuff, and I'm going to get my stuff organized and get right into a music interlude for you. And this one is going to be a newer version of one of my songs. Me and a buddy of mine, we do something called the Street Cult Leaders, and this song is going to be called Joke. Anyways, here we go with that. And we're back to action. I'm going to give you the time-lapse thing now. Again, that's going to be a new version of one of my Neil's tunes, the Street Cult Leaders. This is Joke.
I cut her down, I cut 'em all down. If I personality higher than all the others, constantly on the defensive to protect my covers. Someone tells a story and I've always done it better, making sure I am the roughest, toughest nutter. People try to back me up but I don't give them credit. I don't back them up, you've made your dress, wear it. I love to show off my bruises, it makes me feel hard, boasting about how many times I have been barred, making myself out to be something that I'm not. There's nothing that I haven't done and I'm always spouting off. One day I will come across a scene I have no answer for. I have to be a part of it or class myself as a bore. I won't do that. Yeah, I've been inside for years, well maybe 2 days. I ain't scared of anyone except a stronger person. The best sex, best dressed, something for you to detest. I got my own mind, I agree, but I can't handle deep conversation. I'll tell you the truth when I can slack somebody off, but can't handle the truth about myself, so I dismiss the lot. Tell everyone what they should do, I love to get involved, but I'm telling you that I will never ever be told. Making myself out to be something that I'm not. There's nothing that I haven't done and I'm always spouting off. One day I will come across a scene I have no answer for. I have to be a part of it or class myself as a bore. I won't do that. I've done it all. Not! I bet it rust me up when it was me that did the grassing. I didn't do that. Well, maybe it was the drinking. I don't remember that night. Well, that's very convenient. When I'm in the wrong, I can get out of it, and I don't have to be lenient. Making myself out to be something that I'm not. There's nothing that I haven't done, and I'm always spouting off. One day I will come across a scene I have no answer for. I have to be a part of it or class myself as a bore. I won't do that. I've done it all. Not! I've done it all. I've done it all. Not really.
When this is over, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm on the frog, it's holding me. Steady on, steady in. Never the town, no way to be safe. Protect the river people, that's a lot of me. You don't do ever get it. Get up to find the road. Being the friend you made. Now you're for a name on you. All I can do is be deciding not to bear. What is surviving all alone. Feeling the pressure that was older than despair. I'm devoting my life the rest of the road. Falling from death, so get the food. But then the point, so far free. Deep in the grip, hero too long. Make the part of people that's here. Feel everything, bring that song. Win for the learn, get your it up. This must take you to it. Louder, emotion, get different, yeah. All I can do is be deciding not to bear. One day surviving all alone. Feeling the pressure that was older than despair. I'll be holding my life the rest of the road.
Alright, cartooners, it's a little while later. We've got things a little bit cleaner, and here's what we got. We got a slightly cleaner engine. What I used was some aluminum trailer cleaner. I used it as wheel acid. I mixed it with some water. In this case, we mixed it with some spick and span because my acid dispenser bottle took a poo. So we got him cleaned up a little bit. We're gonna do some painting and stuff like that on the pulleys and stuff, and really, you know, we're gonna repaint our lines. You know, we don't have to. I guess maybe that's one of the differences in me. I don't have to, but if I'm gonna take the time to do it, I'm gonna take the time to make it a little better while I'm there, right? Anyways, here's the next thing I'm gonna put on. Because I still have to put the front end and the radiator and all that kind of stuff together. So, but it'd be cool if we have this thing hung, wouldn't it? Alright, people, I'm back. I don't know if the last thing, I don't know if my microphone was working. But anyways, get a little recap. We got this pretty clean. I'm gonna do some painting and stuff tomorrow. We're gonna clean that up. I think these hoses and stuff, I think they're still pretty good. I'm gonna clip the ends of the hoses. But right now, you know, I still have to put the front end together and stuff like that. But I figured wouldn't it be easier to set that front end up if I have this nice big heavy bumper to put it on. I think we're gonna have to beat on that. I'm sure we're gonna have to straighten that out. I didn't prepare for that. Well, as soon as I find the tool to fix it, I will have prepared for it. Oh, don't know where that's at. We're gonna need that, so I guess I'm gonna pause for right now, and I'll be back with you. This will help change his mind. System straight. Not straight. So, beverage, right? Oh no. We'll beat on it if we have to, but I don't want to do that for tomorrow. So, yeah, it's not close to RV2 level. Oh, we're gonna be a little high. God, this is gonna work out all right, guys. I think. Oh man, that's the perfect height, I think. We're recording, hey, we're recording. Awesome. I'm gonna keep recording then, I guess. Oh. Suppose we better keep this stuff. Well, that looks like that's supposed to be in there. So we'll hope we can still get to that. We want these plastic pieces. I might be able to. Yeah. Might cut that away tomorrow, but make that work and leave that there. These mud flaps and stuff. I'm probably gonna have to clearance them a little bit to make sure the tires stay out of the way. Because they're a little bit bigger than what should be on its stock. Man. That's just about where it needs to be, I think. Well, see if we can get a bolt in there. Looks like it's just a little bit high. Oh, yeah, guys, that's how you do it, I guess. Oh, it is how you do it. Use the Stingray and Chaw 5,000 inch. As we find that man. There it is. Gotta find the socket that's on it. This is it. Oh, we are not quite lucky. We'll be lucky very shortly. I'm glad that's fitting on there that easy. This belt start. Very tough to run pressure. What we got in there? Hey, let's start one over here on this side. It's like a party. It's like a party, guys. I like it. This crap's kind of simple. You still can't see though. It helps. Good, we got 2 bolts in here. Good deal. What else we got in here? Man almighty. I like it. And that's the nice thing about these little cars. Okay. We can get rid of this, right? Alright, we got our bumper hanging, people. What are we missing? One of the bolts here in the end. Huh. Big bolt. Not much battery left in that. We got a new battery though. It's probably not charged. Go get a ratchet. We don't care. We're not in a hurry. Oh, it says it's charged. I didn't know how much power these little Japanese or Chinese little things. This was like 24, 25 bucks. The impact I got, I'm pretty happy with that. It seems to work real nice. I'm not really liking the way that bolt's going on there, so we're gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna put one of these other ones in there. The more I look at that bolt, it looks more like it's for an engine component. think we're happier with what this right now here. Let's see what we get here. Look at this guy. We'll get one here on the other side. We'll go for level. That's probably going to be about it tonight. We're going to get into some painting and some kind of good stuff. I'm going to loosen that up because I already know right now that was a bad idea. Stuff like this, you should not tighten any of the bolts until you have all of them in there. That way you can move it around. Righty-ho. Come on. Yeah, and this is one that goes into the frame you can't see. Thought I brought a light up. If I can't get it this time, I'll go back there and look. Maybe I need to find one more of these ones that have the little alignment deal in the front of it. Use for that. Help guide it into the hole. So I took the two vehicles apart. So I should have the bolts for both of them in here. If not, we'll make it a go. Oh, got one. Got one. See, it has a little knob on the end there. Make sure you guys are still following along. The damn camera keeps moving. I suppose it's because I have it on the hillside and it's on level ground. Or you can, has a lock feature. I remember to see it in the directions one time. I need to see it again, I guess. Come on. I just don't know where it's at. Oh. Hell. Looks like it's higher on one side or something. I don't know exactly what the deal is. Maybe I got it. Maybe. Got it hooked on something. Same. You got a different size bolt head there? What's going on? Of course we do, right? Be too easy. That's okay, we got more sockets. So I don't have to have the perfect one. I just have to have the one that fits. God, and that's not it. Well, we still have more. We're not out yet. And now it's too big. Oh, come on. It's a good thing we have sockets on the wall. We have stuff everywhere. Come on. So what we need right now, people, is a 16 milliliter. And it seems to have flown away. Alright, we're pausing now while we look for a socket. Found my socket. Get this lined up. Get this leveled out over here. I got that. Still a little bit loose there. We'll tighten these guys up. Just like the bumper. These bolts on the bumper itself are a little bit loose. Alright, we'll get the bracket tied up. I think this bumper will have some. I'm gonna put a winch on it. I'm gonna put some fog lights on it. I'm gonna put the extension on this so it'll reach. Huh. All right, guys. Here. It's got some nice hooks. Looks like this side, I remember right. It was a little bit, the bumper was a little bit jacked up. We'll get him straightened around. But we'll get some of this front end put together tomorrow. Get the bellet on it, radiator, get some painting done first. We're gonna get this thing nice, right? And then we're gonna put it together. So I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm probably just gonna edit this into a video and then we'll work on the next stage for the next video. So anyways, take care of one another. Check out my buddy Backyard Builds with Nate on YouTube. Check out my brother Doug Brown on YouTube. And check out the Piece in Greece, Piece in Greece. They are over on the other side of Ohio. The two guys I mentioned to you before, they're all the way from Canada. So let's do our thing for world peace. Also, whatever music I add to my videos, it's all original music that people have sent to me to share with you. So do us all a favor, do yourself a favor, take a minute and check out their pages. Give them a like, let them know they exist and you appreciate them. You all matter. Take care of one another. Bonsai out.